Yes! Hey everybody, welcome back to the danebramageROCKS channel. Alright, time once again to break from our regularly scheduled program to bring you another entry into the Eurovision Song Contest 2025, and one that is proving to be a fierce year with the amount of talent and people coming into this. It is super hard to even pick a top 10, let alone a favorite, and we're not even done yet. So let's continue on this little journey. Today's submission comes from Lithuania, and the artist name is Katarsis, and the song is Tavo Akys. From Lithuania, and this is their official music video and submission into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2025. And I tell you what, if you guys have been watching any of my last reactions to the Eurovision Song Contest, it's insane. I don't think I've ever had so many favorite entries in the years that I've been watching this yet, and this year is proving to be one of the best ever, at least in recent history that I can remember. But regardless, this journey is going to continue. This song actually premiered on 15 February and has peaked well over 1 million views just on the music videos alone. And that's not even to show the live performance that they've been doing around the world. So combined, millions and millions of views so far. So I'm stoked because I keep hearing good things about this. People have been suggesting in the comments. We're going to do it. So without further ado, let's jump into this. Katarsis Tavo Akys, Lithuania. Here we go. All right, number one, if this is your first time here, number one, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Number two, as soon as I'm done with the reaction, I do a little session called the wrap up where I actually learn about the artist and the song and the entry into the Eurovision Song Contest as we unpack who Katarsis is. But let's listen to the music. Oh, it's live, good. Nice. Yes! Nice. Okay, number one, if you do or don't follow this channel, I'm a rock guy. If you dig through any of the videos I've done in the last few years, you'll notice a handful, like 90% of what I do on this channel is rock, heavy metal, and hard rock music. That is 100% my forte. It's my go-to. That's my genre. But I do love the Eurovision Song Contest. That's why I say I break from my regular scheduled program to bring you a song from the Eurovision Song Contest, because I'm fascinated with the contest. All that aside, when you get an entry that has musicians, like a rock band actually playing drums, bass, guitar, singer, and puts on a heck of a performance, I'm in, because I love it, because that's what I honed to originally. So we got ourselves a little rock song, and now I know why people who follow me on this channel have been suggesting the song to me, because we found it. Awesome. Loving this entry. Sorry, I know I hate pausing the middle of the song, but the background is actually motion. So they had this little barn thing here in the back earlier in the song that was kind of well being put together, but now it looks like it's being torn apart as the song progresses. It's kind of neat. Sorry, I'll stop interrupting. Nice. Wow. Very cool. I really dug that background they had going on there. And at the very end, it was just like a bunch of rocks busting apart. Cool thing to note, that drummer actually played more of a traditional style. And what I mean is, like, his left hand, he was playing underhand, as most drummers you see these days, especially in the rock, play with the sticks overhand. But he had the stick underhand as he was beating it down that way. But man, yes, we have ourselves a rock entry, which comes to tell me that I think that Katarsis is a rock band and not a person, obviously. But stick around for wrap-up. Let's find out who they are. All right, so one cool thing to note, even though that was labeled as an official music video, it was 100% what looked like to be their live performance to their finale from their local contest over there. But let's find out more about them. You don't have to go much further than the Eurovision.TV website, and this is a story of Katarsis. On Saturday, 15 February, after 5 weeks of semifinals, Lithuania held the grand final of its Eurovision pre-selection, Eurovizija.LT, with a huge lead in the final vote. Its song Tavo Akys that Lithuania has claimed as its winner, performed by the band Katarsis. Nice. Okay. Didn't say, oh, look at that. They look much younger there. Interesting. It's just a picture, though. 12 songs compete in the final of Eurovizija. After all of them had been performed, scoring was done via both the jury vote and public vote, with 50% weighing given to each. These initial points determined a top three to progress to a super final, which after voting will open again. The three super finalists were Tavo Akys, Armeletum, and Drobe by Leon. For the super final, it was solely the Lithuanian viewers watching at home that got to select their winner, and the song that gets to represent them at Basel in May. With the televote of 9,374, it was clear win for Tavo Akys, performed by Katarsis. The song second place, Drobe, picked up 3,828 votes in comparison. Holy cow, they over doubled, almost tripled the votes with that win. So that was a clear favorite to represent for Eurovision. So Katarsis is a Lithuanian band known for the unique blend of dark alternative and post-punk music. Their music is characterized by deep contrast in melody and emotionally charged compositions. The band consists of Lukas, Alanas, Emilija, and Jokūbas. I'm not even going to attempt those last names. I apologize. But to date, their discography features fan fave tracks like Vasara, Galvoj Minoris, Nikas, Spegia, Galvoka, Rasa, and Des, each offering a distinct glimpse into their post-punk and alternative influences. Through their evocative sound and powerful performances, Katarsis continues to push artistic boundaries, delivering music that resonates deeply with their listeners. And that's all we know. So they're an established band. They're not afraid to be on stage. They have some hits already out on, out there and on the sound waves and on the music channels there. And they are in the Eurovision Song Contest representing Lithuania. So this is going to be phenomenal to get a rock band. Okay, punk band, sure. Musical instruments, rock music, so be it. I'm stoked for it. This year is looking absolutely phenomenal. And I think you guys have to tend to agree with that. This is going to be great. But what did you think about that entry? What did Lithuania do? Did they deliver? Do you like the song? Do you not like the song? Do you have any clear favorites thus far? As we get closer and closer, we're inching closer to closer. I can't believe May is almost here. Boy, that flew by, did it not? But if you like this reaction and you want to see more, or go back and dig back if you want to in the library, because I have a handful up. I have a handful more to go before the contest goes live. But if you want to be notified when those come out, please do me a favor and do those things. But definitely let me know what you think and what are your thoughts so far on this contest, because I'm stoked. It's getting closer. This is going to be a fun year, y'all. I'm excited. They're going to bring it. But one last time, Katarsis Tavo Akys, I hope I'm saying that right, Lithuania's submission to the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, keep on rocking.